So before we get stuck into the video, bear with me 1 minute. I've been supported really well this year by LU Soccer, and with the Euros fast coming up, you can get 10% off your own England shirt with the code TM10, link down below in the description. It comes really well packaged. I've seen some really poor replica shirts over my lifetime, but these are top quality shirts. I do recommend them at a decent price. Link in the description down below. As you can see, you can get any amount of different England shirts, retro ones, up-to-date ones. So pop one, have a look. If you fancy it, 10% off TM10. Link down below in the description. Thank you. Take care. Here's Steve and Raymondo. Let's chat about Sunderland. Happy days. I edit it all the time again. Right, here we go, back again with another end of season review, and we're going to talk about all things to do with Sunderland. Here with Stephen. Stephen, how are you doing, mate?
I'm Dean Canny. Thank you very much, Terry, on this beautiful spring summer day.
Pissing down the rain like usual. And me with the man himself, Raymondo. Raymondo, what's going on in life with Ray?
Everything's going custy.
What are you drinking today?
Thanks for this.
We all used to Ray drinking shorts and all sorts of
This is
stuff.
my favourite beer, actually.
He's in Guinness. He's got his Guinness.
It's the only beer I drink.
When in a
The
pub.
only-
Guinness?
The only other thing is lager. I drink lager.
Right. Happy days. So we're going to have a bit of a chat to do with Sunderland now. We've had a disappointing season compared to the season before. Can you get over a bit there? That's it.
I might fall asleep on this couch here.
Nice and comfortable.
That's that comfortable, right?
Right, so last season we finished sixth place. We finished on, was it 69 points?
69 points.
In the playoffs, and I think everybody was expecting a better season this season. Tony Mowbray was in charge last season, and he was in charge of the first 21 games of this season, and I think we'll all agree, in the first sort of part of the season, the first 20 games, we looked as if we could be on target for the playoffs again. Only Tony Mowbray, and all that Tony Mowbray needed was backing. I don't think he was too impressed with the strikers that were brought in, and he did go allegedly up to Speakman and KLD to say, look, I need some firepower up front because we're not scoring goals, and the strikers that we have are probably not good enough. So Stephen, we'll start with you. After Tony Mowbray's 21 games in charge, 10 wins, mind, 3 draws and 8 defeats, 33 points. I think we're just outside the playoffs, but with Tony going to the hierarchy saying that he wanted some firepower, wanted some money to strengthen the squad because we lost the experienced players, and that's all he wanted was backing, I do believe we could have ended up probably higher up the table with Tony in charge. Steve?
I 100% agree with that. I know some people didn't like him. I mean, he brought Bradley Dack in, but was that the only player he was allowed to bring in because he was on a free? But I think if the back Tony Mowbray properly in the summer with a couple of decent strikers, British players are equivalent to experienced championship. Doesn't have to be 30, doesn't have, they could be 22 years old with 100 games in the belt under the championship. I think if he got back properly, Tony Mowbray, I think we would have been in the top 4.
If he got backed in the January window.
Yeah. Well, he got sacked before the January window.
I'm saying if he'd been backed throughout.
But he's never, no one's been back for the last 4 years. But that's a different subject. But what we're saying about Tony Mowbray, I think we would have done a lot better with him if he got backed. And I think when he got sacked, if he got back before we got sacked, I think we would have been about 3rd or 4th. If we got backed, yeah, totally 100%.
Ray, do you think the same?
No, I don't think we'd have been in the top 4.
What, with Mowbray, if it was backed?
If Mowbray, he was right for the start. I agree with what you're saying, but he was never ever going to be backed.
No, that's what we're saying. We're saying if the big.
Because he had that meeting, allegedly had that meeting where he went and asked for some backing, didn't he?
And they said he had six centre forwards.
4 centre forwards.
To me, I loved watching Sunderland play when Mowbray was manager. They didn't win all the games, but I enjoyed the games. They put themselves out, the lads played well under him.
Yeah.
Since he went, it's just gone.
Well, I'll show you the stats right now.
Right.
Under Michael Beale, right, we'll go with Tony Mowbray first. 21 games he had this season. He won 10, he'd drawn 3 and lost 8 with a total of 33 points. Under Michael Beale, who came in, 12 games in charge, won 4, drawn 6, lost 6, won 4, drawn 2, lost 6, and only 14 points. Michael Dodds came in, 13 games, won 2, drawn 3, lost 8, only 9 points. So between Michael Dodds and Michael Beale, Tony Mowbray did so much better than those two put together. So I think the proof's in the pudding that if he was just backed, you know, a little bit in the January window, we all knew Ross Stewart was going, even though that he wasn't really fit, and it should have really been backed with, you know, you got a lot of youngsters in who weren't even ready for the championship.
We did have youngsters in. We bought youngsters in. We've got youngsters who's ready for the championship, and that's the problem. They say they want to go all this young talent. Well, I'll just go to the under 21s. Why go abroad? Why? What? You scream on about the academy, and then you buy fucking 20 fucking foreign players. What's got any credit in the Championship, League One or any league?
Yeah, they're hoping, aren't they?
They're hoping. It's statistics, simple statistics. That's what Speakman does. Statistics, and it does not work.
Like I said, under Tony Mowbray, he had a total of 33 points, 21 games. The last 25 games, we only got 23. So under Tony, with 21 games, got 10 more points than the other two that came in for the last 25 games. So 4 games less Tony was in charge, he had 10 points more. So that just proves he was the better manager, and the players, he had a better system. You know, he had the players. I know that some of the games leading towards his demise tapered off a little bit, but by then he knew
his experience.
He knew where the problems were. He wanted experience and he wanted strikers, but he wasn't back.
He knew that experience was there.
Did he not lose Armand then as well?
Yeah, last season. Yeah, right. But that's somebody said this is brilliant football. This and I've been proper negative lately, but the owners are making me that. You could see after September, October that yes, it was good football to watch, but when every team gets into the 5th gear, which shown this season, as I said back in October, we've got not the experience, and Tony Mowbray said that the owners that we haven't got the experience, and it just showed as the season went on and everybody got fitter and the club started to play together better. Each club, it was just a lost puppy, you know what I mean?
And that's due to the fact that we lost all the experienced players.
I would have kept Gooch. I know people call Gooch. I would have kept Gooch. I would have kept bloody Danny Bath. You know what I mean? And that's because we lost the way the season went. No one knew what it was like to begin with, and the young kids knew to take the piss out of everyone, didn't they? It was beautiful, wasn't it? Beautiful to watch. But I knew that eventually, when all the teams get up to speed, that'd be it. We'll be getting shaft every weekend. People will be now where to put the players, who to take out, which player to go. I mean, it's shown on the corners and free kicks. You know, we'll get onto that, because why did we not have a set free kick person from the left and a set free kick person from the right? And on corners, we were so childish on corners. When the corner used to come in, you'd see if there was a lad on the front post and he would run out to tend to go for a short ball.
Short corners.
We would follow him. Didn't follow him because at the end of the day, you're leaving that space behind you. And 9 out of 10 times, the other team would score. But at the end of the day, if he guns out and he gets a ball, the player who's gone out to receive it for a short corner, you've still got time to stop the corner, the kick coming back in. But at the end of the day, with everybody else running out, you just seen there was experience to gun where to stand, where to start, who to look for, who was coming in. You could just see it in the box area all the time.
That lad who he had to do was he could have taken free kicks and corners, man, the little fella.
Pitchard.
They should. I mean, there's a typical example.
So, Ray, where do you think? I mean, last season we were blessed with a £37 million player from Man U called Ahmad.
Aye.
We're blessed with him,
See,
and
where
he
he
obviously
is now.
got the best out of the likes of Roberts as well, because Roberts was on that side.
Yeah.
Aye.
But where, in your opinion, did it go wrong this season?
Roberts is one where it went wrong.
Yeah, he didn't play very well this season.
Ekwa.
Ekwa wasn't as good as last season. Barr was kept getting games when he shouldn't have been getting games. He was very, very poor, ordinary.
Jew.
No, I thought he was 50-50 with Joe.
But it's got to be somebody's got to cause this issue. So what was the root cause for you? Your opinion, like we said, experienced players and obviously Mowbray. So what's your take on the whole season? What was the cause?
Why did he start losing it?
Yeah.
Because the start off was when he sacked Mowbray, because Mowbray had had enough of them.
Yeah.
Mowbray was sick to death of being told off. I think Speakman, and I don't think it's the other fella. I think it's Speakman.
Right.
But he's got to buy this. You've got to play Bar. All that was obvious. One of them was Bar.
Speakman's the money ball. You know what I mean?
We'll get on to Speakman in a minute.
Exactly. So.
Well, he to me, he's there to make money. And he bought that Bennett, didn't he? For £1 million. I thought he was a decent player.
But Bennett's come out as well. He's come out saying he wish he never went to Greece because
he hasn't had a game.
He hasn't had a game.
He's well, Bennett, he do wrong every time.
Exactly. I thought it was brilliant every time. But what's our academy doing wrong? What's our under-21s doing wrong? They're saying, what's the point of playing for Sunderland under-21s? Because why should I play for the under-21s when we're just getting under-21 players in from fucking Afghanistan, fucking Bajan. That's tongue-in-cheek, by the way, people. Yeah. You know what I mean? But that's what they're doing, you know what I mean? They're going for the cheaper option.
Ukraine wasn't good enough.
I think Bennett was kind of unlucky because Bennett obviously wanted to play games of football and they decided to go to Greece. If he waited, then Clark got injured, didn't he? So he probably would have been the ideal replacement.
Wasn't he class to bring all our players back?
It was never close.
As soon as Clark got injured, I was shouting, well, bring Bennett back.
I think once you put them out on loan, I think that's it. But also, does that mean that it takes those wages off the bill? Those wages off the bill as well, doesn't it?
Don't get me wrong about Clark. He's a good player.
He doesn't pass the ball though.
But towards the end of the season,
greedy.
Well, I just think he'd had enough.
Oh, well, that's the thing. Yeah.
He just looked to me as if he's doing the same thing. It wasn't working. And he's doing it because he wants out. I think he will be out.
Do you think Clark was singing I'm fucking too good for this squad now? You know what I mean? I'm doing all these fucking runs and there's no one here to collect all the effort I'm doing down the wing, and I'm looking and I'm going, where's everybody in the fucking box?
But the thing is with Clark, the second half of the season is that we play too slow. Too predictable. By the time Clark gets the ball, you've got 3 or 4 defenders in front of him. He's never going to beat them all.
No.
You know, not even like the best players in the world can do that constantly all the time. But so, you know, this season, if it was reverse, if we had last season in reverse for this season, we'd be happy. But obviously, because we haven't, we've gone backwards. Do you believe the owners had any intention of wanting to get promoted this season, Ray?
No, I honestly don't think they wanted to get promoted last season. I thought Mowbray had overachieved and he couldn't sack him.
No, he did overachieve. Yeah. We got into the playoffs with the lowest points. This is what people's got
69 points.
Yeah. 66.
69.
Oh, was it 69?
Exactly the same as Hull this season, who ended up 7th.
7th, exactly, you know. Yeah. So we basically was lucky, and I want to cause a big massive drift here, but we were lucky to get promoted in the Championship as well, because we didn't, with that season we got promoted from League One, we didn't show ambition, you know what I mean? Yes, in the playoffs, you could see a bit of fight and all that, but you couldn't see it from day one, day dot, and
it probably would have.
I just don't know what the heck the owners want from this club. These owners, I'm going to come out right. I can remember being at a match with Bob Murray and people shouting "Board out" and Peter Reid out. And that broke my heart because I'm thinking Peter Reid did so much, Bob Murray's done so much. And I can remember being at the stadium and there's people hearing, shouting, Bob Murray out, you're bored out.
Right.
And for me, I still love the club then. Even under Ellis Shot, people called Ellis Shot, but he didn't half put some money in. He put fucking millions in. And then for what this owner's done so far, he's putting fuck all in. And I can't get behind somebody who has inherited money, but he hasn't even inherited money. He's like Bob Murray made his money in kitchens. He made his money in kitchens and bathrooms. That's what Bob Murray made his money in. This kid, he's never worked a fucking hard days in his life. No. He's got no credibility to own a football club. Oh, my dad's an electrician, right? If you ask my dad, will you let your Stephen do your spot electrician in his mouth? Dad would say, fuck off. And it's just like KLD. His dad ran a football club, doesn't mean he's going to be a good owner. You know what I mean?
No. So this 5-year plan, where in your opinion will we be in the end of this 5-year plan?
It must be 3 years.
It's got to be 3 years in now, haven't we?
In 2 seasons' time, where do you see Sunderland football?
This model is still going as its way forward as this moment in time. We still haven't got a manager. Dodds is still there.
What's all that about?
Speakman's still there. I think we're gonna. I think we'll be fucking in the League One. League One. I know it's horrible to see it.
So if we change the model slightly, we bring a head coach in, change the model slightly, and get a couple of experienced players, but still don't spend a lot of money, where would you see us?
I think we'll be sitting in the middle of the table.
Mid-table, if we don't.
You've got to spend a lot of money to get that. I mean,
Leeds are up shit creek, isn't
I can see it, if I'm allowed to say this, we've had a hell of a lot of long-term injuries with good players down. Certain,
but is that why we've got them in?
But we have getting those players.
Alessia's
just come back. What about the other one now? Like him from Hugel or something?
Huggins, yeah.
Huggins.
I think you have to remember, we buy the players that we are buying. If they were players that never had an injury record.
You're talking 20, 30 million for fucking certain, isn't
so
you?
We are taking a chance on bringing a player in, hopefully they're not going to get injured again. Some will and some won't. So that's the reason why we're getting them.
That's just something else we need to see out. Why is all these players getting fucking injured? Why is...
Well, some players are just injury prone.
But fucking... It's annoying. If he's injury prone, you've got 2-3 players, so you spend on 2-3 quality players and they are quality. Why not just spend that money on one player who's not injury prone, who's got the experience?
Obviously trying to do the due diligence.
Because they didn't want to come to Sunderland, that's why.
I'll totally admit that is a fucking hard thing. Attracting people to Sunderland up the north east. You know,
never had a problem when we were doing well with Peter Reid with 7th place, and then again when we.
But look at them. They were proper footballers. Sunderby, fucking Alan Johnson. You know what I mean? Chrissy Makin.
Alex Ray.
But no, Kevin Ball was always there. I'm on about the lads who come. Steve Board from Arsenal. He come fucking if he kept fit that season, we would have fucking finished about 3rd. I'm neat with him like. And Peter Reid said that. Even for his age, but. They didn't fucking care what the wife fucking said or what the fucking Instagram post said or what this, that and the other. Now, this day and age, it's
like someone said the other day, and you kind of was it Harry? It was Harry Redknapp or someone who was on about this. It's a different. Or even Roy Keane. It's a different world now. You kind of like go and shout at these players who come in now. They'll just go and huff and go somewhere else. You know.
But
you've got to treat them with kid gloves and be nicey to them. You kind of tell them to get the fucking finger out and this that and the other, because then they'll just kind of know.
That's why the whole world's gone to shit. The whole world's gone to shit because.
Anyway, we're diversing off the subject. Right, Ray. Where are we going to finish in the 5-year plan?
Honestly,
Championship.
Middle of the table.
Either way. If we continue the way we're going with no experienced players, buying in youngsters,
they'll not go down this.
Get a head coach who has got much to say.
Can I just say something about the coach? We still wait for one. I think that's because nobody wants to come. I honestly believe none of them managers who've got anything about them, because they know they're not picking this team, they're not picking the players, and they're not in charge of the team.
Right, so Will Still...
Because of that, they're not in charge.
Will Still's a current favourite, 49 on.
I hear
but
that.
somebody said...
But he was going to be there last season.
Somebody said to me today that, being for an interview, I don't know if it's true, mind, this could be just made up, that he wants to bring 3 or 4 of his own backroom staff, but Speakman wants to keep Dodds and Proctor there.
Uh-huh.
So how does that work out?
Well, man, you've got to go with your own people. He's got to bring his own people. Right?
Would you cut your ties with Dodds and Proctor right now?
Aye.
And the goalkeeper coach,
Aye.
because he's never been a goalkeeper.
Would you be happy for a head coach to come in and bring all his backroom staff in and get rid of
100%,
all the staff now? That's the way it should be, really.
Yeah.
But we're just YouTubers here, right? Mm. But when you got Sam Allardyce, John O'Shea, Kevin Phillips, all these ex-professionals who've got years' experience saying, I'm not going to Sunderland while this fucking regime's in charge. Is that not just saying something that, hang on a minute, all these people who's professional, ex-footballers, ex-managers, getting, I'm not going there. Roy Keane even said on that overlap, he's not coming anywhere near because how it's run. Neil Warnock's even come out and said he won't come while this regime's in charge. Right. So all these managers who's saying that, is that not just a wake-up call to Sunderland fans to say, well lads, let's fucking sort them out. Let's
Everybody wants to come because of them.
Because of them. We're just going to get... You know what I can see happening while we've waited so long? That under-21's fucking manager being our first team coach.
Aye. What were you saying before, Ray?
About?
When you were talking about
the money. Well, I'm saying... It's 8 weeks off the start of the season, 7 weeks. We haven't got a manager yet.
No.
It's only 4 weeks off the start of
I heard June the 1st.
Why though? Why June the 1st?
Something to do with contracts and something to do with obviously agreeing with terms and conditions. But we do, again, I don't know. That could be just hearsay. It could be 4 weeks' time.
Who else have you got on the list there, Terry? Eh? Who else is on the list? His favourite, you said.
Well, Will Still's the favourite 4-9. Then we have Liam Rossinier, who was 6-1, who was sacked from Hull for finishing 7th. Now, if you look at Liam Rossinier, when he's had a full season in charge of Hull, and he finished exactly the same points as Tony Mowbray did last season, but finished in 7th place. Yeah. And then obviously, because he never made the playoffs, he's been sacked. Then Heckingbottom's 9-1. Now, Michael Dodds is finishing his coaching badges this week. He's not even in the betting. So for whatever reason, he's not even in the betting. Man. I don't think 1 minute they'll have the stupidity to put Michael Dodds in charge of Sunderland next season. Because out of the 13 games he was in charge, we won 2, drawn 3, lost 8. That's relegation form. Yeah. So there's no way Dodds... They'll keep him in the background somewhere if they can, but I think there's no way he'll be there. Who do you want to come in as a new head coach, Steve?
If you had your choice, Steve. If anybody...
Realistically, come on,
realistically. Right. I know who I would say.
And then we'll get for who you want. Realistically.
Kevin Phillips with...
We'll go through the candidates. Kevin Phillips.
Kevin Phillips would come here on a fucking free. He would take fucking £4,000, £5,000 a week, and he did excellent at South Shields. And people saying he hasn't got experience, but he got fucking South Shields promoted out of a fucking... Yeah, and he did alright at Hartlepool. So I would have Kevin Phillips back as a heartbeat.
I would have with him.
I don't... Sam Allardyce.
No.
Yeah, that
he came back.
Oh, before.
D4. I don't think Phillips will touch this ownership with a barge pole. I don't think Sam Allardyce will touch them with a barge pole.
You didn't ask me that. You asked me who I would
like. So you would like
realistically, I can see Kevin
Phillips and D4
together. Phillips and D4.
Yeah.
I would like to see, obviously, Kevin Phillips because it's realistic, and. Alex Rea, I'll give Alex Rea.
With Kevin Phillips?
Maybe with Kevin Phillips. Well,
Alex Rea,
he was at Glasgow Rangers, wasn't he? But I don't know where he is now. but also John O'Shea. You know what I mean? But John O'Shea's come out and said he won't come back this week.
I like someone like Potter to come and be in charge of Sunderland. Or even...
What about what do you call him? I'll tell you who I like.
Cooper?
And he said he would walk up to Sunderland. He was Plymouth All Girls manager for years, and then he was Blackpool's manager. Little fucking little fella.
He would walk up to Sunderland.
No, that's what he said. He would, if Sunderland rang him,
Ian Holloway.
Ian Holloway.
I think
I think it's a bit like Peter Reid, but like you know. He got Blackpool.
What about Harry Redknapp?
I'd be happy with Potter or Cooper in charge.
With Graham Potter.
Aye. Well, I know he's not going. He's the ones I would be happy with, but I know realistically nobody's going to come to this club. Nobody's going to come to this club and take a back seat to Speakman. Yeah. So that's got to change for a start. If that doesn't change, then we're going to struggle. The likes of Will Still won't come from Rems to Sunderland if he's going to be like just taking a back seat. Yeah. If he's coming to Sunderland, then they've changed.
This is what upsets.
That's why he's never been announced as a
No, but if he
this is what worries me is because Dodge has come out at the end of the season and say, no, we don't need that many players. I believe this and this. Yeah, you could see you could see that with Speakman's mouth come out of fucking Dodge's mouth.
Exactly. So
you know what I mean. And
if someone like
that's worrying.
If someone like Will Still's coming to Sunderland, he's not going to come here to fail. Yeah. He'll want to have some say in the transfers. He'll want to have some in-depth squad strikers and stuff. He'll want to bring his own backroom staff in. So if he doesn't come to Sunderland next 2 weeks, then we know fine well he's not going to be allowed to do any of those things. We're going to get somebody in who's going to be another puppet.
And he will not come until he gets what he wants.
Exactly.
Because he's he could go other places.
Too right.
What about that lad who just finished at Liverpool? He wasn't a bad manager.
Yeah, good club.
What's he?
You'll see him, Marie.
You know what he's going to end up doing? He's going to end up at Real Madrid or Barcelona. So like,
yeah, he's just going to enjoy his family life, isn't he?
You think so?
I think definitely. Aye.
So I tell you who's going next season, you know? Pep, he's alright. Pep Guardiola.
What about Jose?
Jose, aye, Marie.
Would you be happy, Steve, for a complete new owner at the start of the season?
Well, without a doubt, because hand on heart, like 20 years ago, there was about 15, 20 of us who was getting the match in my friend group, and we're down to about 5 or 6 now. And it's not like you don't support Sunderland, it's just you fall out of love how the club's getting run. And with me, at this moment in time, I see I'm never going back. I see I'm not buying, but I will do because it's shit.
We've already got our tickets, man.
You know what I mean? I know fine well. As soon as the new strip comes out, I'll be getting the new strip for me and my daughters because my daughters won't let me not go.
But you do work Saturdays as well, don't you?
I do work a lot of Saturdays, yeah. But it's at this moment in time.
If you work on Saturdays, it's not working. It's season ticket order.
If a new owner coming out, I'll probably be doing backflip because Speakman and KLD has fucking killed me. They have they've ripped my fucking heart.
I'm not sure if it's KLD, mate.
Do you think ripped my heart out of my club? You know what I mean? I can see why my mates have left in the past and stuff like that under fucking Ellis Short. I've had mates who hasn't been back since fucking Bob Murray. I mean, I'm getting that age now, but it's hard to give my money to the club to people I can just...
So who did you say you would like to see as manager there, Steve?
Kevin Phillips. I would like to see Kevin Phillips, yeah.
Who with?
See... Obviously, my fucking dream would be fucking Sam Allardyce, Kevin Phillips. Yeah. But it's never going to fucking happen.
Sam Allardyce not probably.
But Kevin Phillips, you know, good shout.
So you'd want new owners in the start of the season?
Oh, I want new owners in the year. I want new owners at the moment because he's not coming out. At the end of the day, why has he got a 20 million loan if he's meant to be this multi-fucking billionaire? Why does he need a fucking 20 million loan? You know what I mean?
His mother wouldn't give him any money.
Is this to do the upgrades and the...
But why does he need it when he's a fucking multi-millionaire? Because at the end of the day, if he upgrades it himself, it's like you bought a house, Terry. You'll fucking make 20, 30 grand on this house if you've bought it from fucking bare ball and then you've put some paint on it and you've redone the walls. You're going to make money on it. You're going to make your money back and twice over. So it's a worrying thing that this owner's had to fucking borrow 20 bastard million pounds.
So he's got no money, do you think, in your opinion? I think he just doesn't want to spend any money himself.
I don't think he's allowed to. I don't think he's got. And this is what annoys me about the fucking English Football League. How has he managed to buy a football club saying, I'm inheriting my fucking dad and mum's money? You know what I mean? How has he fucking managed to do that? You know, and I just can't trust anyone who's just never worked the hard days in. It's like, and that's why I love Bob Murray till I die or until he dies before me, because he worked, he got his hands dirty. He knew what money come from. And it's short, he wasn't fucking born a rich man. He invested, he fucking same. But this kid, he's just, and I've spoken to him 2 or 3 times outside the stadium, and he's just, bullshit comes out of his mouth, and I've even said that to him. I've just said, you're talking lies, mate, because you're saying that to everybody else, you know what I mean? And if somebody...
KLD or Speakman?
All of them, well, Speakman, I fucking tried to confront Speakman a couple of times, but at the end of the day, but that's what they made me do. That's what they've made me do, is because I know it's daft and I'm probably going to get penalties, but they are killing me inside. The club I support. I'm not one of these fucking fans who support Sunderland and Liverpool's my second team. Sunderland's my first team, my second team, my third team, my fucking fourth team, my fucking fifth team. I'm not bothered about this fucking Euros coming on. I'm not bothered about watching England. Since I've been a Bairn watching England, I never got the same feeling than watching my fucking football club.
I'm exactly the same. I'd rather watch Sunderland play.
I haven't got a soft spot for fucking no one else. My fucking club is fucking Sunderland AFC, and it's upsetting me, and it fucking bites me in the throat because these 2 fucking puppets, and they're just getting away with it. And like I said, the fucking way Bob Murray got tricked at the end of his fucking tenure. And by the way, he gave us a fucking stadium light. He fucking gave us that training ground. And hearing people saying fucking Murray out on that game, and then all these fucking tin pot owners who own us now, they were saying boo to a fucking goose, you know. And honestly, me, I'm well enough because they are choking. It feels like they're choking us supporting Sunderland because...
I think that some of the fan base, they must be just like numb to it now because they're just fed up with the teeth of being in League One for 4 seasons. And then come to the Championship and it just feels like everything's just so numb at the moment.
You remember us in League One, I never had the same feeling in League One, you know what I mean? When we were in League One in the 80s. I didn't feel like I did now, you know what I mean? Even before Peter Reid was hovering for 3-4 years with the relegation zone in the Division 1 then. You know what I mean? And you didn't feel the same because you just felt like, you know, the good times were coming, but at this moment in time it just feels like the fucking choke goes on, and you just, at least with Bob Murray, he would come out saying, right, we're fucking skinny here. Oh, fucking, we've got this. And he would come out like, you know what I mean? He would be in a match day programme, you know what I mean? Where it's fucking...
We'll get on that in a minute. So, Ray, come on then.
Just one thing about that. Ellis Short spent a lot of money at that club and he screamed for him to get out.
I didn't scream for him. At the end of the day.
What the crowds did.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying, They all screaming for fucking Ellis Short to come out, and he spent fucking about 200-300 million more than these fucking clowns.
Sam Allardyce talks didn't he?
Yeah, Sam Allardyce does, yeah.
He said he got everything he wanted to finish short. It was just the people that he had bad advisors. Bad advisors.
Right.
So do you want us to sell the club at this moment in time? Are you happy to follow them for a couple of more seasons or what? Yeah.
Well, I think you've got to give them the 5-year plan. Well, I'm not sure if it's 3 years or 4 years.
Right. Doesn't make if it's let's pretend it's 3 years.
Right.
So
Well, he come in when we got relegated to League One, didn't he? He come in with the Donald Duck and fucking slamming pants.
so we've got.
because he was already there, wasn't he? It was
No,
Donald
he
Duck.
came in second season.
Was it? I thought they come in
Them
all
two
together.
were the sole ones who
Oh, did they?
Them
only
two
really?
Muppets from down the south.
Then the second season, we didn't get promoted. They were like, "Oh shit, we've got no money. We better get
Then he
somebody."
started to buy.
Bother boys, man.
It might have been even.
I mean, they got more money than us, like, but fucking hell, Chase Mouse has got more money than me.
So come on then, right? So say this is the third year of the 5-year plan. You've got 2 more seasons to go. Are you happy to follow the? Are you happy for another season like this season we've had?
No.
So what have they got to do to make that better?
Well, I think KLD should stay and get rid of Speakman and bring somebody in who's interested in the club, but not just interested in making the money.
But you think he's going
KLD
to?
hasn't got the money yet, but he'll get it next year when he's 26 or 25.
Speakman's not going anywhere. So will he actually get Speakman to toe the line? Will he change his goalposts? Because obviously Speakman does as KLD says. That's the way it'll work. So will KLD change the goalposts?
Well, that new bloke says it all, doesn't he?
Well,
That new bloke. Have you seen his interview on fucking the Sunderland?
who's this?
New fucking Yankee Doodle do fucking. He's fucking blowing fucking fireworks up Speakman's arse, saying he's all this, that, he's looking for... So you know Speakman's not going because he's come out and already said, saying that I can't wait till more work.
Speakman told my friend at the under-21s game that he wants to see this out, he wants to finish this job.
That's 5 years.
Yeah.
So in 5 years' time, 2 years' time, 2 seasons' time, where will we be? Their plan was to be in the Premier League, so they
I
failed.
think we'll be in the mid-table of the
And so
championship.
you're happy with that for 2 seasons' time?
No, but I cannot see anybody wanting to come in and buy the club.
But say if somebody wanted to.
Well,
We're just hypothetical, say for instance, I don't know where the best owners are, whatever. Say for instance, I don't know, somebody wanted to come in.
some
Say
rich American.
the Chinese wanted to come and buy us, or the Americans wanted to come and
Or Saudi Arabia.
Anyway, yeah, would you be happy with that?
Aye.
You wouldn't,
Donald Trump.
I know they'd put money in.
Oh, he's a fucking billionaire, like.
Donald Trump being a billionaire and then he lost it all. And I tell you what, I bet he's the next private.
He will be, mate. He will be.
And I tell you what now, Putin will be bloody.
Yeah, we'll get Putin in and then be scared. It'll be like, if you fucking score against Sunderland, we'll bomb you.
I think with Trump in, Putin.
We'll back off from you. Yeah, of course we will.
It's a really bird in, like.
You know, if you're enjoying this, whatever this is, we're just 3 mates having a bit banter, one a bit crap on about Sunderland. I mean, none of it might make no sense to you. Doesn't make any difference. It's a game of opinions. It's all about opinions. We've got our opinions. You have your opinions. You hear my opinion every single day I come on do this YouTube video. So I'm getting these 2 lads' opinions more than mine tonight. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Much appreciated. Give us the thumbs up. And drop a comment if you agree with anything we like or disagree with anything here. And I know what someone's going to say. Steve, stop swearing as much, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's banter.
I'm ex-army, and I do apologise.
I know somebody came on my channel the other day and said, stop. I swore once and I got wrong for it. But anyway, never mind.
We're not working for the BBC, we do apologise.
No state would affect his income, you know. Because if you swear, they didn't appear, do they?
I know somebody's been struck off altogether. I don't know what for. You've got a big channel.
I say you've been getting yourself a little tent.
Yes, I've got myself a tent. That's on my other channel.
Yeah, we're not talking about mads out and about.
You told me that stealth camp and there was no tents.
No, there is.
No, I didn't. I said the first one was no tent.
Aye.
So I
The
said that
second one was no tent.
There wasn't. But the third one was.
A tent.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
No, where did I go again?
Which the third
Roundabout.
one? No, the roundabout was the second one.
No, the second one was Keno. We just stepped to the Belmont pub.
Belmont.
I thought that was the first one.
No, that's the
I did the first one at KFC.
Oh, that's right. And then
was
you
the best
did the
one.
one up Durham, didn't you?
You know, you wouldn't even watch the roundabout one, were you?
I haven't watched that one.
You hadn't even watched the one in the park, I grab your ways. Well, they didn't actually sleep out, did you?
Just cooking some food.
Yeah. They look nice, them burgers, mind
You've
you.
only done
Right,
3,
nice,
haven't you?
It's 3 so far.
I've seen 2 of them.
I'll send you the one. But anyway, that's not doing football.
Alright.
Right. Ray, we'll start off with you.
Right.
Players out. Which players, at the end of the day, I know the youngsters, wish them all the best in the future, but we have to be realistic. Not every single player, right? And this is what bugs life out of me. People coming in and saying, oh, you're not giving the youngsters a chance. Not every single player we get is going to be championship standard, top of the championship standard. Some of them are not going to be good enough. They're going to still be good players at League One level, or even like, you know, B team and or C team in Benfica, but they're not all going to make championship standard. You know, so which players would you want to get rid of this season to progress for next year?
Right. One of them's gone.
That's not good, isn't it?
Corey Evans.
No, look, I would have kept
Dak and Evans have
Dak.
gone. Yeah, right.
Right,
So
Dak's-
we agree there. We're not.
Right.
Dak's not
Second
good enough.
to go.
Second to go, right?
Huggins to go.
To go, right? Okay.
Because the two
Injury prone.
he never play. 09, not good enough.
Right.
Likeable but not good enough. Roberts.
To go.
Roberts, shocking. That's 4.
Bar.
Bar 100%.
Ekwa.
No, I'd keep him. I'd keep Ekwa.
Put a rock up his arse to tell him to
I'd
behave.
keep Dan Neil.
Oh, Dan
I'd
Neil
keep-
if I would die.
I'd keep Clark, but I don't think we will.
Alessi.
Keep him.
Patterson.
Keep him.
Bishop.
Let go.
Let go. Aye.
Huggins.
Let go.
Hume.
Keep.
Ballard.
Keep.
Then we've got likes of, like we said, Ekwan Neil. We've done Roberts.
That's him here. I would let him go.
Emir go.
I'd keep Benetti like.
Benetti,
Yeah.
I'd bring him back.
The Ukrainian lad. Rushin.
Russian.
He hasn't done enough for me. He tries his hardest, but he's got.
So this means, Ray,
I'd keep him. I'd keep him, the Russian.
So in your opinion, we'll probably need about 10 players in the transfer window.
We need a good half dozen.
How many, mate? So
And we haven't looked at the forward. We never mentioned the forwards because
You missed 2 central defenders out there.
yeah, but and I think we'll keep them ones. I think we're
it's two on.
Australian and fucking.
so we're going to
Dutch
lose.
lad.
We're going to lose 09. We're going to lose
Sealed. Have we got him?
Sealed. Yeah, he's injured, isn't he?
He's
He's on 8 months.
He wasn't bad. Him.
Aye, so in your opinion, we need 6 to 12 players.
We need a good half dozen.
Like half dozen, not good enough, is it? Because
No,
you
we
just
need
get rid of 10.
We need a dozen.
No,
You just get rid of about 10.
but I've kept some of them.
You haven't.
I haven't get rid of 10.
Put the ball boy on! Put the ball boy on!
Wait a minute.
Huggins,
That's the ones I
Serkin.
said to get rid of.
Right.
Serkin,
Right.
Huggins,
Yes.
09,
Yes. Roberts.
Roberts,
Bar.
Roberts, and
Bishop.
Hemia
Hamia.
and Bishop. Why Bishop?
Rushin.
No, I'd keep him. I'd keep
What,
him.
Russian?
Aye, I'd keep him.
Why?
7.
So there's 7. So
First one,
and
get rid of was he
Dak
gone
and
back?
Evans has gone.
Dak and Evans are gone.
Burstow's
so that's
gone.
Burstow's gone.
There's 10 players we lost. According to you, we lost 10
No, I
players.
lost 7.
Yeah, but 3's already gone. So
2
there's
have already gone, but
so,
they were not. They were
so we're going to get rid of 10. We're only going to bring 6 in.
Well, no, we bring 10 in, but you know.
Well, there we
it's
go.
not
Right.
gonna happen, is
So, never mind half a dozen.
it? It's not going to happen.
So we need at least 10. I mean, we'll probably need about 12 if we're going to lose 10.
Do you know who's gone into the Premiership?
Southampton, Robert.
And
We've apparently we've getting
We've got
2
2 million.
2 million.
Well, we haven't.
Yeah, we
Fucking,
haven't.
I wish I would.
Yeah, bank pocket, right?
for the centre forward.
Ah, yeah.
And he never played.
Good.
Because he got promoted, so because he played, didn't
He played in the semi-final as well. Yeah.
Did he score?
No, he nearly did though. He nearly did in the semi-final.
We'll change tax with Steve. Which one would you keep?
Oh, keep.
Because we'll know how many we got rid of.
Ballard. Hume. I love fucking
Oh,
Hume.
I haven't even pressed record.
Yeah.
I'm only joking.
Start from the goalkeeper, Steve.
Oh,
We'll do what you
goalkeepers, right. But, see, I'm not a big fan of Patterson, but I believe that's because he's getting coached by a goalkeeper coach who's not even a goalkeeper. And I think if he brought Price back, he was a lot better when he was getting coached by Price, and he is this fucking, once again, KLD Speakman fucking model, somebody who's got a qualification. Oh, let's put him in. So
Well, I'd keep Patterson.
Yeah, I would, as long as we bring a proper goalkeeper coach in. But Bishop gone. So the back line, I would keep Ballard.
Yeah. I would
keep
Hume,
definitely. Hume, yeah.
Alessi,
Alessi, keep it. Alessi. Huggins, no, because he's gonna need time repair, so he's gonna be. I think it was class when he was playing.
Yeah,
if he comes back,
he
then
never plays, man.
No, the thing, right? I think his injury was really unlucky. Because he had a couple of injuries,
and
got himself back, and he was playing really well.
Yeah.
He just landed awkwardly. I think that would have knocked anybody over.
I would even keep Dennis Circuit, even though he's injury prone, but hopefully he might
play, but he never plays.
But because he's been injured, so I would say give Circuit another season this season, and if it happens again, get rid of him. You know what I mean?
You know the problem with Circuit, I think, was right. He wasn't fit at the end of last season, and yet he started a couple of games at the start of the season in pre-season. He
rushed him in.
He started that game, the Spanish side, and I think he played a lot of minutes in that game. And then a couple of more games, he was injured again. So I think for me, he should have had more time of rehabilitation, and I think they brought him back too soon on a couple of occasions.
Yeah, and then Sleet and the other
Triantos.
So I'll keep them both because I think they're.
Triantos. I've never seen them play, but Sleet I would keep.
Yeah, because I think they've got the size, you know what I mean, and they're good for backup and all that.
I see where he's coming from with Roberts, mate, because I think Roberts has been poor this season. It's been like a waste.
It's meant to be me here. It's meant to be me.
I'm just trying to help you along. Right,
yeah,
so
well, I don't want to keep Roberts either, so let's go to midfield now. Well, I'll get rid of, even though I'm a big fan of fucking 09s, unless he goes back to centre midfield, I just think he's just. I love him and I've stuck up for him, but the amount of stupid stuff he does on the pitch, he's a liability.
If we didn't get a defensive midfielder, I'd be tempted to put him in that role.
What, like a Jan Kirchhoff type of role?
He should be sending me.
Even like Corey Evans type of you know, but I don't know whether
that was a Jan Kirchhoff type of role.
I still don't know whether he's going to be good enough.
But anyway, midfield, I would keep.
Would you play 3 midfielders or 2?
See, I would go with. I'll go 4-1-3-2. Is that right? Is that 11?
That's right. 10. That's 10.
Because I would have 4 at the back. I would have a flat back 4. And then I would 1 just in front of them.
09.
Like 09. And then I would 3 in the middle. And then I would have 2 strikers. I would have Clark on the left, but he's not going to stay. And I would have 2 wingers coming fucking down, and I would always have the 2 strikers in the middle of the fucking pitch, inside the goal mouth. So we've constantly got people there, so you can whip the ball in. But then I would have the runners coming in case the fucking ball gets knocked down and gets it back. Then we can hit it straight back in. But at least we've got players there to attack it. Whereas this season we've had fucking name one every time we've gone up that area. Everybody's like, "Whoa!" I've been quicker than the fucking bar at half time than the fucking players have been to the fucking centre spot in the fucking game, like, you know what I mean?
Strikers, would you get rid of all 3?
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye, straight away.
Which is the 3 we've got, mate?
Meander.
Meander.
All 3 gone.
I had someone on the channel saying I was being a bit harsh on me because, he's never been given the opportunity or he's never been given the ammunition because we don't put balls in the box, crosses. We don't cross balls in, simple as.
Exactly,
so how was he being given the opportunity?
If we're not crossing balls in, buy a striker
So that just says how bad the coaches are. If you've got a big striker like Amir who's getting in the box,
well, he was scoring him in the headers, wasn't he? In that I mean, that's the thing. Why are we not playing any decent sides in pre-season again? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, everybody's like, fucking hell, this Hamir. We played fucking American League 3, which is probably about as good as my fucking 9-year-old daughter's fucking team or something like that, you know what I mean?
Probably better.
Probably my daughter's team's probably better, yeah. And she doesn't even fucking play for a team either.
That's a lot of women.
Is that because if you have a good pre-season?
No.
Then you won't want to spend as much money.
Because we went out with Peter Reid, I think we didn't win fucking one game. We went out for 105 points. I'm sure we didn't win many pre-season games that season. But that was Peter Reid, everyone on the piss, wasn't it? Kevin Moore was coming in half cut and something there. But
How
no,
many players we need to buy in them?
I would say 6.
We need
Half a dozen to 10.
That's a big difference, isn't it? 6 to, I think.
It's what, 6 to 10? It's only 4, mate.
So you're getting rid of how many players you get
I'm
rid of?
getting rid of him. I would get rid of 09.
But you would keep more than him, but you would keep the
Yeah.
two Serkin and Huggins, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So I would get rid of 09, the 3 strikers.
I think they should have had enough of that, or 9.
Obviously,
Huggins
Roberts, Clark's is gone anyway. So,
would you promote Richardson from under 21s to behind Patterson and get rid of the Bishop? And then you've got Matt Young, who's playing really well. He could be the under 21.
From our place.
Yeah, Belmont.
Yeah, well, 100%, but once again, it goes down to we need a proper fucking goalkeeper coach. This bloke has never. He's got a YouTube channel. This bloke.
I think Patterson.
He's got a fucking YouTube channel.
I think he's alright, Patterson.
Yeah, but he's not getting not getting taught. It's like fucking me.
But I'm saying is though, we've got 3 class youngsters.
Yeah,
We've got
so I would
Patterson,
bring them in.
Richardson and Young.
Right.
But we need a proper goalkeeper coach. We need a proper, and that's what my whole gripe is. We've got one fucking player.
I wonder who's
that
coaching
coaches that.
Richardson and Young for them to be so good, or they're just naturally talented. And then obviously we maybe need a.
Remember that when we had called Steele?
Sometimes sometimes someone like Will Still could come in, or he could get a manager in, or a new head coach in, who's been given a bit more of a free role to get on with stuff. They can.
You know who I would
some of
love
these
to bring
players.
back as a goalkeeper coach? Manoni.
He was a good goalkeeper for
I
us.
thought he'd be a brilliant coach because you know what I mean. You can just see that he's got that coaching credibility about him, and I would bring Manoni back as fucking goal. Oh, I tell you what, I do apologise. Going back, fucking 5 questions again. I wouldn't mind seeing Gus Poyet back.
Who would?
I would see Gus Poyet back here.
Who do you think will come back? Who will these bring in?
Fucking John Smith, Alobruts Galusio from fucking Czechoslovakia.
Might be more like a French one to be.
Yeah, Baboom. But no, well, I can't see him bringing anybody. Oh, he's a good player.
Yeah.
That's what annoys me though, because they bring these fucking Eastern European players in, and they'll show 2 fucking minutes of the clips where they've been world beaters. And that might be over 20, 30 games. And it's only 2 minutes. It's only 2 minutes of fucking 30 games they've played in. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, look at this goal by fucking Rushton. Yeah, that's fucking 1 minute of fucking 56 fucking league games he's played. Sorry against my French.
Look at that one that bloody Southampton got on loan from Chelsea. Really well, Peter.
So Steve has an interest in, he's been to the Stadium of Light yesterday or today, and he's bought some t-shirts, and the club shop's closed down. Want to enlighten us, Steve?
I think it's closed down, is it Friday, this Friday coming.
Friday.
Obviously there's hardly now left in now. I got 3 tops. I shouldn't tell me this because my dad watches that. I want to tell my dad I bought the tops for £100. But no, I got 3 tops for £30. I got the training gear, the old Avec training gear, and obviously, as we know, the club shop's going to move to where the ticket office is. I don't know if they're having the whole bottom half of the ticket office. I still don't know. It would be nice to know what they're going to do with the club shop. They're going to make it into a bar. Because if they're made into a bar, I'll be happy to go there on a weekday and have a couple of pints. Or are they going to make it, is that going to be the new ticket office where the old club shop
I was going to say, does that mean ticket office is closed down altogether? Surely that's not right, is it?
Well, it's all done online now, isn't it?
Unless you get the tickets from the club shop. But like, you got to remember, if it's going both halves of that bottom floor, the Black Cat's bar, it's going to be a big shop, you know what I mean? And just hopefully they don't do what bloody fucking Newcastle did and sell all different types of shirts, you know what I mean? Paris Saint-Germain shirts or what.
Well, you know.
You know, you just don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, there's hardly, like, it's in boxes on the floor. That's how much stuff's left.
Aye.
And
So yeah, so if anybody knows what's going on, club shops moving to the ticket office. Where's the ticket office going? Do you know more than we do?
Yeah, that's the thing they haven't come out with. They've said the club shop's shutting and it's going where the ticket office is, but then they've never come out saying where the ticket office is.
Right,
going.
so I'll ask you both this and I'll start with Steve. Steve, so you said Bob Murray used to come out and talk to the fans in the programmes. It's gone really quiet at Sunderland. We never hear anything from KLD at all. Do we deserve to have more communication as fans, or is it none of our business?
Well, people say that it's a business and you don't hear what your businesses do, but you do. Like if Asda, you always hear what Asda, Morrison's, all the supermarkets, how much they've made or what they've lost and all that. And it'd be just nice for him to come out, because how do I get onto this fans group who can get into these meetings? Can anybody tell me? Because I would like to turn up to the fans group. Would you, Terry? You know what I mean? I would love to be on part of this fans group. How do you turn up this, or how do you come along this fans group? Because at the end of the day, but then it's, by all accounts, it comes out that it's all, this is what you're allowed to see, this is what not you're allowed to see, like the fucking Houses of Parliament. No, not fucking Houses of Parliament. I want to see where your fucking 20 million's gone. You know what I mean? What's your fucking ambition? Where you got your money from? You know what I mean?
How much is going to be spent on the repairing the ground?
Nobody knows.
Well,
see,
they are putting new surface down right now.
and I thought they were making a standing section in the
Might be as well, yeah.
I think they're putting a safe standing in the roper section.
So they spend a lot of money.
I know the new turf's going down as well. They're putting new turf because that's already begun.
There's some money to be spent in there.
Yeah,
they need to do, because football's been spent on it since fucking Bob Murray left.
So I don't know where this money's coming from, and
mate.
it's just come from. I don't know where this money's coming from. Was that 20 million being used? This loan for 20 million, is a lot of that's being used on the stadium. I don't
think
know.
it'll be 5 million quid to put right, because I mean, it wants a bloody good wash. That's saving money.
I know. Well, you see the flood in the North Stand from the roof. That was disgusting. That. But then again, I've heard that, like, if you got like 100 million, right? You don't fucking spend that 100 million. You get that 100 million off a fucking bank. Get a bank loan for 100 million, because then when you come to retire, that 100 million is yours instead of paying it back to the taxman. And I don't know if that's what he's doing. It's all about, it's about my fucking pay grade, and it's a lot of clever people. So is it a clever thing what he's doing, and where he knows that if he borrows that 20 million, he doesn't have to declare that, and he can write that off. He can write that off our fucking debt and saying that, I've got this, you know what I mean? And is he doing that? And it's all a big fucking tax fiddle, you know what I mean?
But so would you want to hear more from the owner himself or Speakman? Tell us what's going on. Which head coaches we've interviewed? What is the plan? Who we going to bring in? Do you want a bit more clarity from the owners?
I would love to know who they've interviewed, and I would love to know what they're say again, fucking Speakman come out blowing fucking whistles up Beale's arse, didn't he, saying that he's the best man, he was the only man. Well, he wasn't, because it took 2 weeks to fucking hire him. So I would love to see clarity, but at the end of the day, what I've seen of these two clowns is just lies, so no.
Really?
No, I'd rather just keep it quiet.
If you think about Sunderland and who's in charge and what have you, you think about all these other teams. I bet you don't know who's in charge of Liverpool and Everton and Manchester United.
But do they think they get a bit more sort of...
Well, you do, because Gillette own Liverpool.
A bit more vocal noise from the owners, telling the fans what's going on?
Say that again?
Do you think they tell the fans what's going on? They have a bit more? I think
they should do, but I don't think they will. But do they, in these other clubs, do they?
Yeah, but them other clubs get away with it because they've got success.
Aye.
That's all it's about.
Yes, success.
You know what I mean? And that's
I mean, I couldn't name you who owns Newcastle and Middlesbrough, or I know Middlesbrough.
But they'll have someone further down the chain who'll come out and speak to the fans and let them know what's going on.
Yeah.
Would you want more of that from our club?
Yeah.
Would you want to know?
I would like a weekly statement on the website, a weekly statement by KLD. How long does a weekly statement get? So on a Friday, he's finished fucking graft, where he does never work graft.
This is what's happened this week.
This is what happens this week. We've interviewed a few managers, obviously can't tell you how. We've decided we're putting in a standing in. The standings started, the safe standings already started to be put in the Roker end. We're starting to close down the club shop. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Just one of them every week on the clubs. What's the website for? What is that website for? And just that small 2-paragraph fucking thing saying end of week fucking 43, fucking this is what happens. You know what I mean? Without swearing sorry again.
So Ray, what will improve your match day experience at Sunderland? What lets you down? What do you think you should improve? Anything at all?
I get better players in.
Better players in? Are you not bothered about the food, the drink, the whole thing? Just better players and better football. That's what you want to see.
Food and drinks are right.
Yeah,
You're
happy with that?
Very expensive, but yeah, I want to see some better football. I want to see them playing football like they did with Mowbray. And I said to you, they don't win every game. They don't even draw. Sometimes they lose, but they still enjoyed the football.
Entertaining football.
Yeah. I seen them getting beat 3-1 and that, they played well, you know. And
That's
I've
not
also
good
seen
enough,
them
though, That's not good enough, but that's what I got.
Well, that's what, that was my question. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Terry's question to me was, what would I like to see? I would like to see better players here, like it was before. I mean, I enjoyed that last season in the when we got promoted, and then nearly got promoted again. We played some lovely football.
In your opinion, was it a mistake to leave Dodds in charge for the last 13 games?
Bale should never ever have been. That's where they went wrong. Not Dodds, Bale. They should have got somebody in who a bit of nous. Somebody like that one you're on about the oldish fella.
Gus Poyet.
He'd been all over. Huddersfield.
Neil Warnock.
Aye. Somebody like him for say, he's an interim manager for 6 months to sort us out, and then we'll get see what we can do. But they're not in. See, I mean, he wouldn't have wanted to know what I wouldn't have thought.
Do you think when he sacked Mowbray, Bale was Speakman's first choice or KLD's first choice?
Probably, aye. I mean, you never heard of him going for anybody else, did you? Did you?
Well, why did it take 2 weeks to get him?
Why did it take 2 weeks to get him? Aye.
By all accounts, Bale's a fucking salesman, and he'd give the best salesman fucking speech of his fucking life, and fucking KLD got a hard on.
He reminded me of that other one we had. Sorry, Steve, what do you call that one? We got beat 6-0 off.
Johnson.
Aye, Lee Johnson. That Bale was exactly the same as him. Exactly the same type of fella. He could talk.
Probably not as good though.
He could talk the talk. I would say Lee Johnson was better than him, Bale. But sorry.
So if we left Mowbray in charge, do you reckon, in your opinion, would have finished higher than we were with? Oh, I think we would have, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I don't think we would have smashed the league because of the still had to work with the same players.
Would we made the playoffs, do you think? I think we just
I would say missed out about if.
Yeah, but not 16th anyway.
No.
7th or 8th. But Pritchard would have still been there, and I might have still been there, you know.
Might have brought him back in the transfer.
Because I reckon I might have wanted to come back, you know.
So when you go to football games on a Saturday, Steve, what do you want to see that different, apart from obviously better players and winning games?
Exactly, winning games, passing on the pitch. I'm big into hospitality, you know me, Terry. I like to spend my money, that's why I've got fucking out. And but like, just what annoys me is you're so crowded down there. I think they should open the doors and just put a bit of fencing around, and just they can earn so much money, because I'm fed up of getting a pint. I know people say, well, don't get a pint at half time, but it's a day out for me. I work my fucking arse off. I'm working class. I work 60 hours a week. I have about 6 hours sleep when I'm fucking in bed, and going to the match is a day out. It's like a full day out for me, And I want to watch.
I'm trying to get a bite.
I want to watch the match, so I get in, 20 minutes before kick-off, I have a pint then, and then I sit down, watch the first half, and I don't like Terry, I'm down there with you until like the second, like the half-time whistle again, and then I get up, and then I miss the second half because I'm still fucking queuing for a fucking beer, you know what I mean? And if they open that fucking, just the doors at half-time, and
some grounds they do, and let them funnel
yeah.
out and have a tab or something.
Because that's one thing about the stadium,
people get more people coming in.
but I don't think people would do that, like, you know what I mean? Especially if we're losing.
You might
People
get
want to fucking come in.
You might get half a dozen and there's 5 of them and one.
Exactly, you know what I mean? But like, chicken bottle pie, fucking my favourite. I could have 5 of them a match. I've got to see Sunderland AFC, best chicken bottle pie.
I like that.
But
the other pie there.
more,
What's the other one you put?
we do struggle, like, there's that many fans. I think, like, even the food, there should be beer, pints of beer, as well as all the other foods in one stand, or just having, like, what's it now?
Should the clause that to go and get a pint and a pie at any point?
No, I think that should be well said, Terry. That should be kept open all match. You know what I mean? But then again, I still want to fucking watch the match though too. But then again, when I haven't got my daughters and I'm out on the lash with the lads, yes, I might go down for 30 minutes.
That might people might go down during the game, get a pie, and they might not go at half time for one. Then you could go down half time and get one.
Yes,
possibly. I don't know.
But I
Whichever way you're missing the game, because if you go down while the game's in progress, you're obviously missing. If you go down at half time,
you're missing the second half.
The club would probably make a fortune because if they're playing like they played this season, most people would be down during the match having a pint. There's no bother with the game, would they?
Let's see you, mate. Let's see the second full game.
I know, but that's the thing.
A couple of times I've been, when I've been drinking them rum.
Oh, man.
hell.
A couple of times I almost carried you home. Okay, well, I can't carry you, but that way, but Jesus, holding you up.
I can't.
Have you got any cans?
Aye.
I can't remember anything about
Literally,
that.
one of the games going on this season, he asked us the same question 15 times on the way home. He's like, for fuck's sake, Ray, man, I told you that already, man. He's like, I don't know, he says to me like, I mean, you related, you know, Terry. You related, you know, Terry. I'm going, oh, yeah. 2 minutes later, oh, Terry, you know, me and you were kind of related, aren't we, Terry?
I can't remember now.
I'm trying to edit my video away, man, leave us alone.
We've got 90 minutes of football and never saw it.
We've all been there. When you're a proper Sunderland fan, you've been there.
And then he'll be like, what was the final score, Terry? And then 5 minutes later, what was the final score? Did we win or did we get beat? I'm like,
I'll give you a funny story. About 15 years old, we went to Sunderland versus Liverpool down Anfield. Me and my dad, we got the train there. My dad had 2 mates who was fucking Liverpool fans, and they're like, we look after you, John. And he was against the match and all that, and fucking brilliant. I was drinking halves because I was 15, as you do. And then the match finished, and then we went back round Liverpool, you know, drinking and fucking. Dad, anyway, I ended up losing my fucking dad in the middle of Liverpool, and I ended up going with this other bloke who my dad was with. Like, so my dad was with this other bloke, and for about an hour, I was on my own just drinking with this other lad, you know, 15 years old, not thinking note of it. Then anyway, we come out this pub, and next thing I know is my dad going, "Fuck, I know where you been, man. Your mum's gonna kill us, man. I thought I lost you."
You're half cut.
I'm half cut. Just think, what's the problem, Dad? What's the matter with him? Like, you know what I mean? I'm happy as Larry. My dad's like panic states. He's going, bloody hell. How am I going to explain to his mum? But that's what's all about supporting Sunderland. All the fun times you have as well.
Exactly. I thought.
That's what it's about.
I have to say, mine last season really was.
It was hard, wasn't it?
It's disappointing. It was so disappointing.
It
does get you down. Like
you were down on your. You could tell on your
on the videos.
Like coming home on the matches, man. You get the bus home and it's just so depressing. The football was so bad. It was so slow. So It was just sideways, passing backwards, passing sideways, backwards, and
There's
by the time you get forward, there's anybody up for
Soon
the
as
score
we were
goals.
1-0 down, you knew that was it, didn't you? You know what I
The
mean?
football in League One was more exciting, I have to say,
Yeah.
than last season.
Right.
I enjoyed it, even though I didn't like it in League One. I enjoyed going to the games in League One. Than last season, it was just
because you're winning more and all.
it was just sort of.
Where were we? We still fucking only finished 5th in League One.
I know.
Aye.
To get promoted. Well, anyway, I think we're going to call it a day there. I don't know if we covered it, most of the subjects, and I didn't even know whether or not that flipping any of that made any sense whatsoever. I think we just babbled on.
Probably not.
Anything you want to say, Ray, before we go?
Thanks for inviting us. I've enjoyed it.
You enjoyed your 4 cans of Carlin? I mean, sorry, one can of Guinness.
One can of
I'm only
Guinness,
joking,
no.
one can of Guinness.
I cannot drink and drive when I'm leaving.
No, I know you're not allowed. And you can give Steve a lift home because he's had a couple, so there we go. So there we go. Anything you want to say, Steve Lee?
Sunderland till I die. I know I am, I sure I am. I'm Sunderland till I die. And it's all Sunderland. See? Nah, pleasure. Thank you very much for your hospitality, Terry.
No
Love
problem.
you.
We'll take you on a stealth camp.
And we'll go on a stealth camp together. And
He's going to cook some
You should
food.
take Witzy with you.
fuck
I don't think
off.
Vinci wants to.
You wouldn't do it. I wouldn't
He
do it.
doesn't want to, no.
I'll be frightened of rats and that.
All
I mean,
right.
that way you
Well, how
are.
many spiders, how many stuff walk over your face while you're in bed in your own house,
I don't
man?
like that either.
Well, a day.
No, no,
You eat so many spiders,
Yeah,
man.
exactly. Just get the band's nightmares before they
You
go
probably,
to sleep.
you probably got some insects inside, you know. You know what I mean? Well, anyway, there you go. Thanks for watching this pile of shite. Us three talking shite. Right, we'll see you later. Thanks anyway.
Thanks
Drop
very
it
much.
out.
See you later. It's goodbye from me and it's goodbye from him.
It's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from
It's
him.
goodbye from him.
Adios.
Adios,
See you later.
amigos.